Hi folks, HR Funk here. Out at the range with an old friend. This is my Fulton Armory FAR 15A1. This rifle is a clone of the M16A1 that I was issued when I was in the Marine Corps a long time ago. And I decided to bring it out here with me today because I was working on another video, and recently there have been several times that I have been using M193 ammunition in rifles that are newer variants of the AR style, all of which have had a faster twist rate in than the M16/AR-15A1. The M193 ammunition, as some of you know, was developed to be used in the M16A1/AR-15A1 with a 1 turn in 12-inch rifling twist rate. And the accuracy that I have seen here of late with those faster twist rates has been sort of lackluster. So I was just curious what kind of accuracy I might see running this ammunition through the rifle and the rifling twist that it was intended to be used in, especially since I have an optic mounted to this rifle these days. This is a sort of a clone of the old Colt scope. This is only a 4-power optic, and that's one fly in the ointment, so I don't have a lot of magnification that I'm working with, and I also have relatively thick crosshairs in the reticle of this scope. It's not a tremendously precision grade optic, but it's going to be better than just using the iron sights. And I'm also going to be using one of my targets from Targets Online. Check out their website, see if they have anything that's going to meet your target needs. But the target that I'm using has a lot of features on it, and I'm hoping to be able to use those to really sort of be able to refine my point of aim. For example, if I cannot see a 1 minute of angle dot on the target, hopefully some of those larger features I can use to try to make sure that I'm holding the optic and thereby the rifle in the exact same orientation every time as I squeeze the trigger. And I just want to see what kind of accuracy I can get from plain old M193 out here today. And I thought this would be fun. We've been discussing this recently in some of the live streams. So here we go. I'm going to get things set up and we'll see just what kind of accuracy I can get out of this rifle with the M193. Not bad. 4 out of the 5 appear to be in just over an inch. Actually, 4 out of the 5 are in 1 inch. And we've got that 5th shot, which could have been my fault, opens it up to about 1 7/8 inches. So not too bad. I think what I'm going to do is go back and give this a try with 5 headshots, and we'll see what happens with that. Can't see anything from here. Let's head down range. I'm not surprised that this group shows a little bit more dispersion than we saw down here in the body. From that distance of 100 yards with just 4-power magnification, the head of this target was very difficult to see, particularly this shaded area right here and that relatively thick vertical crosshair in that optic blocked out a lot of this. So essentially, I was trying to hold where these two dots looked like they were just touching the top of the horizontal crosshair, and I was trying to hold that vertical crosshair as best I could in the exact center of those two dots. Even so, we did not see a 5-shot 1 MOA group with the M193, but this is perfectly acceptable accuracy at that distance of 100 yards. In fact, it's kind of impressive. The group itself is about 3 inches, so we're seeing that between the 5-shot group down here and this group up here, that about 2 minutes of angle to 3 minutes of angle, although I was pretty darn impressed with those 4 shots right there. In any case, I have no doubt that if I could mount a more powerful optic on that A1 rifle, these groups would shrink somewhat, but even as they are, for most shooting applications, that's going to be pretty darn good. And there we go, folks. As I said when we were downrange at the target, I don't think that was really bad performance from the M193 ammunition. Now, I am not going to be getting rid of all my Federal gold medal match ammo anytime soon and replacing it with this stuff. But even so, when we shoot it out of a rifle with a rifling twist that it was optimized for, I think it was acceptable. And once more, as I said down there, I think for general shooting purposes, it works pretty well. And it's definitely less expensive than you would have with match grade ammunition if you were shooting that. This has kind of made me curious. This optic that I have on here now really is the only one that I can put on here, or maybe I should say an optic similar to this with the carry handle on this rifle. But if I can get my hands on a flat top upper that has a decent barrel with a 1 in 12 inch twist rate, and I can mount a more powerful, more precise optic on that, I might revisit this test and see what kind of accuracy we can get out of this ammunition when I can actually place my shots a little more precisely. In any case, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, as always, make sure you forward those to me. Remember, take a look at the info section of this video. There are some things in there that might help you out if you're looking at, oh, I don't know, making a purchase from Optics Planet or House of Pain or what have you. Just make sure you check that out. I wish I could say more, but with the YouTube policy these days, I can't. In any case, see you next time, folks. And until then, good shooting. Bye-bye.